In this short and sweet video, I'm gonna quickly show you how to film speed ramps for real estate listing videos. So let's just get into it. So what I'm gonna do for starters is I like to go as far back into the room as I can. You can see I'm all the way back here in the corner, and that's for good reason. I'm gonna try to get as much footage as possible when I'm trying to get this speed ramp. So this is what it looks like for reference. I start here as far back as I can. I'm pointed at the room, and then I just kind of push into the room. And just when you think you can't go anymore, there's a couch right here like this, you extend as far as possible to go like that. And oftentimes you'll see a real estate videographer kind of come into the room and they'll keep going until they really can't anymore. And then once they hit their breaking point, they still extend farther, because that little bit of extra, that little bit of footage is what's gonna make all the difference in your speed ramps. So getting as far back as possible and extending as far into the shot as you can is going to be incredibly helpful for your speed ramps. So here's how I like to think of this. I like to think of this as dinner, right? You have here the beginning portion where it doesn't really matter in the shot as much, right? This is what you would call your salad, your appetizer, something like that. So I like to think of this portion here as salad and appetizer. And then once you get to right here, which is what the frame is of what we really want, this is the meat and potatoes. So from here to here, meat and potatoes, meat and potatoes, meat and potatoes. And then once you've got really what you wanted, dessert is that last little extra. So extend, keep your kind of frame exactly where it is on camera without moving it too much, and extend your arms out as far as possible. You can see I'm on one leg here, kicking my leg up for balance, and that's what's gonna get you those speed ramps that you really want. Because oftentimes what a lot of beginners will do is they'll start here and they'll go here, done. And what happens is when you actually speed ramp the beginning and the end, you'll notice you don't have enough footage to work with, and the middle part of the footage is basically all you really have. You're missing the intro, you're missing the outro, you're missing the salad, the appetizer, you're missing the dessert, which is what makes the meat and potatoes look good, like this. Now, if you didn't speed ramp it, or you didn't get the salad, you didn't get the dessert, only really got the meat and potatoes, a lot of the times this is what it will look like. So you can see all the differences of the world is made by that little bit of extra in the beginning and a little bit of extra at the end. And this applies to any part in the room, any house really. You really want to make sure you always get extra footage, because it's always good to have extra footage than not have enough and need it. That's the worst case in the world. Let's try it one more time in another room just so you can see what it looks like. So here we are in the kitchen. I have this kitchen, I have this dining room, and then I even have all this living room space. So what am I gonna do here in this scenario? I'm gonna film as far back as I possibly can until I can't anymore. So what I wanna do is I wanna align my frame here with the center of like the lighting and where the kitchen's kind of centered off, because that's what's gonna look good. I'm gonna adjust my exposure for the actual end result for the meat and potatoes part. So make sure my exposure is locked in there. Your exposure at some times might be dark at the salad and dark or bright at the dessert. As long as the meat and potatoes part is perfectly exposed, that's truly what you really want. So I'm gonna start right here. I'm on pan follow mode. I'm gonna hold the lock button on my gimbal, and all I'm gonna do is start pushing forward. I got salad, 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 meat and potatoes right here, and then dessert right here. So when you speed it up and you speed ramp the beginning, you speed ramp the end, this is the result, and this is what it looks like. Check it out, guys. I hope this video was helpful. This is my first time doing this in a really long time, but I'm committed to making more YouTube videos like this one this year and in the years going forward. My name is Jonathan with Flux Media. I've been doing this for 8 years now. I make $30,000 in top line sales as a videographer. I'm not the best videographer in the world. I'm not the most artistic, but I know how to make money with a camera. And if you want to learn how to make money with a camera, consider subscribing, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.